Hi Martin, it's a pleasure to have you today. How are you?
Very well indeed. I'm having a great day.
Great.
Thank you.
Whenever someone joins TORI Global, they hear of the TORI story. How exactly did you end up here?
I was the global CIO of a major investment bank, Societe Generale. I sat on the executive committee. I was living in Paris. I was traveling the world. And unfortunately, my wife didn't enjoy her time in Paris. She came back to the UK. And I had a decision to make. What am I going to do next? And I decided I didn't want to work for another corporate. I wanted to maybe create something new, which was based on a set of values: trust, openness, respect and integrity. I wanted to create an organisation that was an alternative to the big consultancies that were around 20 years ago. I wanted to create really an organisation made up of practitioners. And I guess that's how the journey started, with me being a consultant in TORI. And the last 20 years have been a roller coaster of ups and downs.
What solution frameworks do you offer at TORI? I hear terms like SLIM and ITIL. What are these?
Basically, those frameworks are used to support our delivery of our key offerings and focus for the firm. We offer 3 or 4 different solutions to the marketplace. One is regulatory change, i.e. things like operational resilience and consumer duty. We do a lot of work around digital transformation and change. We do a lot of work around delivery and execution and helping organisations be more efficient. And those frameworks are there to support the delivery of those. So for example, SLIM's a mechanism for helping reduce cost, and therefore we'd use that as part of our efficiency play, but not in isolation, and also not to the letter. So these frameworks have a lot of activities that people feel they have to follow every tick in every box, and practicalities of execution vary from client to client. So we would use them in a very practical manner, in a very easy way of interpreting what they're doing against what we're offering in terms of the transformation or the regulatory journey. So they're there and they have a maturity level that you don't always follow every part of that to the letter. You've got to make them very practical, very real and executable. So that's really our whole USP, real practitioners who do execution in a real practical way. And therefore that's really why we have those frameworks to support what we do and how we deliver it.
One can observe lots of market trends when it comes to financial institutions. We think about risk space, we think about cost optimization, or even the digital transformation industry. What direction is TORI headed in?
Yeah, the first thing you've got to consider is, the market moves continually. So you can't set your stall on one set of, offerings to the marketplace. You've got to look at what the client wants. We're out meeting probably over 100 clients a month, so we're getting real, insight to what the client's demands are. There's definitely been a number of, environment and political things that have happened in the last 2 or 3 years, including COVID as one of the drivers of some of the thinking in terms of the way people work, people's well-being, culture. You've then got the regulatory drivers based on events in the market historically, like a Lehman's, a Halifax, and then you've got the economic drivers, like we've had inflation, like we've seen obviously organisations looking at their cost base and or digitalisation, where they're looking to grow their business on the back of good results and based on the economy and the benefits they've got from this economy we're currently in. So we move our offerings in a number of directions associated to different clients that we deal with, from asset management to wealth managers to banks and investment banks and insurance companies. They're all very different. So we offer all those things across the market, but it depends on the client and how they really are, delivered, depending on the environments that we're currently in.
Martin, what values do all TORI employees have in common?
TORI was started, and the name of the firm is based on a set of values, which is trust, openness, respect and integrity. So that's at the heart of everything we do, and really important to me, and hopefully everybody within the firm. And I think the second point would be that we're very customer centric and customer focused. So we align everything within the firm to what the customer's needs are, what the customer's drivers are, and what the customer's culture is, because they vary from client to client. So customer first, our staff and our values underpin that, and hopefully that drives for a successful business that is seen to be very well motivated, have a core set of values, and delivers what the client wants.
What exactly sets TORI apart from other financial services firms?
But I think that's very clear to me. It's around our USP, and there's 3 or 4 things that I think make us different. One is we only focus on financial services, so we're focused on investment banking, wealth management, asset management, exchanges, insurance. So just FS, not any other sector, and I think that's one of our USPs. So you get real domain experience when you deal with TORI on the ground, knowing the market very, very well. Secondly, we're made up of real practitioners, people that have been the client side of the table and done their role. So we've got COOs, CIOs, CTOs, CFOs, and people that really do understand the business, have sat that side of the fence, and probably at a point in their careers where they don't really working in a big corporate environment. They like the flexibility that consultancy gives them, where you do engagements and you move on to the next engagement. So that's definitely a USP of TORI. And then the third one is our sort of outcome, risk reward, fixed price type engagements, where we actually put some risk on the table around the execution and delivery. And I think that makes us unique against some of our competitors, and it makes it quite appealing to the client in this current environment to know that we're happy to put some risk on the table to deliver what we've committed to deliver to the clients, and I think our clients like that.
Besides working at TORI Global, what else keeps you busy? What are your hobbies?
Oh, well, that's very easy. So when I'm not working, and that takes quite a lot of my time, I've got a lovely wife and I've got 2 dogs that need walking and looking after. So they're the pride of my family, if you like, in terms of my focus to make sure they're looked after. I'm into racing, so I own some race horses. I go racing regularly. I like to go out and entertain, either go to dinner or meet people in a public house and have a drink. So very much in my spare time, it's the wife, it's my wife Sue, it's my 2 dogs, it's my race horses and going to see them run and going racing, and then it's socialising with the friends and the people that I love.